What's going on? It's Remy live in HD. Back at you once again. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, do all the stuff you need to do. Got updates coming, XYZ, new music coming. You want to get down with the Too Real for TV caps, t-shirts, the whole nine. Get at me in the comment section. And get on my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube page, the music page. youtube.com/rimemusic, R-I.M.E music. IG is the same handle, R-I.M.E music. Let's get straight on into it. In this session, we want to talk about you versus you. You versus you. Why would I say that? Because everybody, pretty much knows themselves, right? Everybody wouldn't do anything to harm themselves, right? Everybody loves themselves, right? Why would it be a you versus you? It's because of this. Because of this. Because of this. Because of these. Our senses can play tricks on us. Our environment can play tricks on us. Our circumstances can play tricks on us. How? Because when something happens in our life, it doesn't happen for nothing. It happens in order to stir us in a particular direction. Now that direction could be to our detriment, or that direction can be towards more fulfillment for ourselves. I don't necessarily believe in letting a situation steer me. I believe in taking advantage of a situation. Because the one thing God blessed us all with, and it's a blessing that He blessed us all with, is something called free will. That's where wisdom comes in on our part. Because we could be doing things, and a lot of us have done things that were not good for us. It might have seemed good for us in the interim, but then over time, it was not a good thing for us. That could be relationships, jobs, crowds we hang with, which is still relationships, environments to be in, locations, meetups, deals that were signed. We only can see so far in the future, but at the end of the day, you got to consider what's the worst case scenario when making a lot of your decisions. Now, when you're younger, we don't think about that at all. When you're stupid young, don't think about that at all. We think about how it's going to initially make us feel, look, see, ourselves, and all that. That's why young people get tricked the most, the quickest, and the easier. Sometimes underdeveloped older folks get tricked by the same stuff that the young folks get tricked by. But once again, it boils down to wisdom on our part. Wisdom, the ability to discern the difference between things. A lot of that comes with experience or mentorship. A lot of people don't have mentorship. And a lot of people haven't had certain experiences that will give them wisdom on the subject. So guess what? This that current experience is going to be your future wisdom. So whether you fall for it now, just don't fall for it later. Doesn't matter. You versus you. That concept is pretty much a reminder that it's always two things going on. Resistance and acceptance of ideas, concepts, ideologies, all that. All the time, it's always happening. Do I think I'm gonna fail at this? Do I think I'm gonna make it? Do I think I'm gonna fail? Then I think I'm gonna make it. It's crazy because that never stops. The you versus you never stops. It follows you. Question is, which you are you going to identify as? The quitter, or the conqueror? The fearful or the bold? The wise or the foolish? You'll always come to a crossroads when it comes to decision making, where you got to pick which you we're going to go with. Now watch this. When you have a plan, when you have purpose in your heart and your mind, sometimes you will intentionally take an L on this so you can win at this. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with taking L's. As long as they're purposeful L's, as long as they're not for nothing. As long as they ain't gonna put you in a worse situation. But when you're after something, you definitely gotta choose your battles. Like, this ain't worth it. Whatever. This is. You know. Oh, this argument ain't worth having. This is. You see what I'm saying? You gotta live this life like chess. You can't just make one decision and then another decision. No. Make decisions that's gonna add up to something. Make decisions strategically. That's gonna get you closer and closer to your goal. Some things seem good, seem convenient. They'll do nothing but hold you up. They'll do nothing but distract you. They ain't gonna do nothing but get you off course. Whether you know that or not, it's gonna determine which you're operating in. Perfect example. A lot of people like to try to talk to the foolish you, the old you. They want to ignite the old you, the you that you had done away with years ago, the you that you no longer operate in because you're operating on a higher consciousness. But if you notice, the higher you go in consciousness, it's not like your world just changed. The way you look at the world changes, but it's also those people that knew you when you were at your lower frequency. They knew you when you were operating on a lower frequency, and they can't accept that you are operating in a higher consciousness now. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to pick at, resurrect, reignite that old nature. It'd be a frustrating process, especially if you have to deal with these individuals. Certain individuals you don't have to deal with. Certain individuals you do have to deal with in some capacity, like family, you know, intimate relationships, stuff like that. And notice those are truly some of the only people that can hurt you. So usually those are the individuals that try to cut the deepest. You versus you. In those scenarios, you may have to take L's for the greater good. Temporary L's though. Don't matter. If I lose $50 and then I make $200, did I really lose? Yeah, you lost the 50, but guess what? You're in profit now. Think about that 50. So yes, you took the $50 L, but you got $200 L. I mean, $200 win, $200 profit. So you're not thinking about the 50 no more. And that's how that is. You versus you. You get opportunity to take another job. They claim to pay you so much money, but the terms of you making that money are so strenuous and so ridiculous. You be like, I'm not doing all that. I'm not going through all that. I'm not jumping through all those hoops. And you say I'd rather work less because it frees my mind more than work with that. It seems like a constant headache. You versus you. What defines you? What are the makings of you? You need to know that. You need to understand that. And you need to stand on that. If you're not living on some type of principles, what are we doing here? You just out here floating. You know? You can be easily manipulated if you don't stand on something. Or stand for something. You versus you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for updates on more videos I'll be dropping. I'm about to bang them out a little bit more faster. So I'm approaching 3 years of vlogging. Took a lot of breaks, so it's not that much content. But by the time y'all see this, hopefully it'll have dozens and dozens more pieces of content. But I'm approaching my 3rd year of vlogging. Happy about that. I started in a leap year, February 29th, 2020. We still here. Yeah, R.I.M.E Live in HD. Two River TV HD is coming soon. Two River TV is out now on all your streaming platforms. R.I.M.E, R-I-M-E, is the artist name. Hit me up if you got any questions, comments, or concerns on this topic. We can elaborate more on it. This definitely deserves a part 2. And one season coming up, I'm gonna do just a bunch of part 2s. A bunch of part 2s to a lot of vlogs I did in the past. All the good ones. Do part 2s to them. And very soon we're gonna start doing recaps on vlogs. I'm gonna have some guests come in. I'll do recaps on some of the vlogs. All right, y'all. Y'all be smooth. I'll let y'all another time. Peace.